Yes, you're welcome to today's program. I'm excited teaching today's program because I'm teaching on how to grow from one level of success to another as a classroom teacher. And I'm going to use how MCI mathematics videos went all over our country, Nigeria. Before now, I have told you before that I taught mathematics and further mathematics schools. The last two secondary schools where I taught mathematics full time before I left to become a private teacher of mathematics were Adesoye College, Offa in Kwara State and Chrisland College, Edemu in Lagos. Now, in Chrisland College, I was also a boarding house master. Now, in the daytime in Chrisland College, during school periods, I taught mathematics to the students and further mathematics. But in the night period, during prep time, I supervised the students. Now, while supervising the students, in those days, I will take my time to explain mathematics to everyone, whether the senior students or the junior students. Now, because I had a goal, Now, if you want to grow from one level to another as a classroom teacher, you must have a goal. Now, because of this goal I will tell you the goal later, I was so committed to this job that even though I was employed to teach only senior classes, now, during the night prep, I offered my services to the students, explaining mathematics today. I didn't limit myself only to the senior classes. I took my time to explain mathematics to everyone, whether you are in grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. That is from JS1 to SS3 students. Now, I was doing something. What was it? I was learning. I was learning the students and I was learning mathematics. What do I mean by this? You see, in the process of giving these students my time freely, I saw their fears. I learned their challenges and I observed their confusions in mathematics. And God helping me, I was able to help them to clear off all those challenges. This leads me to the second point I would like to tell you if you want to grow as a classroom teacher. And what is that point? Offer help. That is, if you want to grow, give. While I was giving my time freely to those students, I did not know that it was going to come back to me with abundant blessings. Now, there was something I was doing. Since I was a teacher for senior school or senior classes, that is, if I have to help the junior ones, I had to read all those textbooks and solve a lot of mathematics questions. Can you see that? This leads me to the third point I would like to tell you. And what is that point? If you want to rise, read. If you want to rise, do what? Read. Now, because I have to read. I have to read so many things. So, in your own field as a teacher, you may be a teacher of biology, physics, chemistry. Don't limit yourself just to one subject and don't limit yourself just to one class. As an economics teacher or a home economics teacher or as a teacher of English language, don't say, I can handle only JS1 to JS3 or I can handle only SS1 to SS3. No, be able to handle any category of students. Do you understand? Now, you see, each time, back to me, each time in those days, after helping those students in different classes, in the night prep, there was always one question in my mind. And what was the question? The question is, Lord, how can I reach more students? Lord, how can I help more students overcome their challenges and their confusions in mathematics? This will lead me to number 4 point I will tell you. And what is that point? If you want to grow, listen carefully, think of how to help more people. Think of how to help what? More people. In my own case, as a teacher, I was thinking of how to reach and help more students. I didn't know I was helping myself. You see, when you think of how to help more students or more people in your life and in your field, you will end up helping yourself. Did you get that point? Okay, now let me tell you this. Do you know something? Those students I was helping, whether those one I was teaching in my official capacity or those other ones I was helping, do you know what happened? During holidays, those students recommended me to their parents and to their friends. Do you see? I wasn't expecting that. Now, remember what I'm talking to you. These are days when there were no mobile phones and there were no internet. In those days, communication media were just through television, through radio, through newspaper, through magazine, through cassette players, and through video CDs. Okay? There was no phone call, there was nothing in those days. Okay? Yet, students were able to recommend me to their friends and to their parents, and they hired me for lessons, and that made me to grow. Now, let me tell you this. When I finally resigned from those schools and I started running my own consultancy firm in mathematics, I held several mathematics seminars for schools all over the country, and I taught in several beautiful homes in Lagos because of students' recommendation. Now, listen to this. What was I doing? What was I teaching? I was teaching students how to easily study and master the subject mathematics. Look, my seminars were down to earth. Look, my seminars were what? They were down to earth. My seminars were down to earth. I will explain this in another video. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is this. We recorded our seminars in those days. We recorded them in radio cassette players and in video CDs. So, another point I'd like to tell you, if you really want to grow as a classroom teacher, record your experiences, record your productivity, keep records of whatever you are doing. We kept the records of those video CDs, the video CDs, we recorded them. We put the mathematics in those video cassettes. That was the means of communication available in those days. There was nothing like downloads. There was nothing like AI. There was nothing like internet, YouTube, and there was nothing like Facebook in those days. So we recorded our seminars and our teachings into video CDs. Okay? Now, you know what happened? I went to newspaper companies, The Punch, the Nation newspaper, and some other magazines like Success Digest, and ran adverts. We placed adverts in those papers. So, one thing you must do, if you want to grow, you must learn to advertise your work, your productivity. Do you understand? Now, so we advertised. Now, we use the available means and the relevant media available in those days to reach our audience. Now, you can use today. It is no longer all those things we use. You know what is available today. You can use them to make yourself known to your audience. You see something? Listen, when we advertise, or when I advertise in newspapers and in magazines, we started receiving orders for our video CDs from Makurdi in Benue State, from Sokoto in Sokoto State, from Cross River State, from Calabar, from Maiduguri in Borno State, from different parts of the nation, we started receiving orders. I was happy. I was very happy. Now, especially when those who order for one topic will place order again. They will place order again and reorder. They kept on ordering for different mathematics topics after watching one video CD or the other. And we were literally vomiting out easy methods of learning mathematics and sending them everywhere people order. Those were the days of video CDs. And that was how we sold video CDs all over the nation. Today, it is no longer video CD. It is online teaching in mathematics. We have grown. You too can grow. You too can grow. Now, if you enjoy my story, please subscribe to this channel for more stories and let us grow together. Thank you.